Hello! In this video, we unfortunately witnessed the beginning of a wildfire in Denali. It quickly spreads to over 400 acres, and the Denali Lodges and the Denali National Park close for almost a whole week. Thankfully, it starts to rain by the end of the week, and the fire is contained and the lodges are able to open back up. We are me, you, and the boo. Good morning. Me and Jordan are both going to Denali today.
The track's not right there,
It's not quite on the tracks.
but like above it, right.
Well, that's scary. That literally just started like less than 10 minutes ago. That stresses me out. It's on the other side of the river, but still, like, it's really close to this lodge. If it gets any bigger, any quicker, oh, it stresses me out. Oh, crap. This just keeps getting worse and worse. They've already like called obviously the fire department and everything. They're already over there, but I thought we were kind of due for a natural disaster. We have some every couple of years. I have such a pit in my stomach, obviously. This is awful. Oh, geez. So that fire is still raging. We've heard it's gotten bigger, but I guess luckily, the fire's not lucky in any way, but luckily it is blowing the opposite way of all of the businesses and everything. So it's not anywhere near anybody yet. But like that affects the operation of the train. So they're having to relocate where they pick them up from the train. The biggest thing that we don't know is, as drivers, if something happens, we're the ones that evacuate people, because most of these people do not have vehicles up here, obviously. So now that we have that, all of us drivers think, okay, where am I going? Where am I going to be taking people? So that's kind of on our minds right now, is where we're going to be if they need to evacuate. So kind of on our minds, kind of scary. So hopefully everything works out for the best and they're able to contain it before it gets really out of hand. I do know that the power is out up there though, so it is affecting that. we hope it rains. We don't want it to rain forever, but you know what? If that's what we get for, you know, stopping these fires, we hope that it rains. Look at all those glorious clouds behind you.
We need the rain really bad.
I hope that they actually produce a bunch of rain and that it continues north. That breeze feels so amazing. Please rain.
We need it really bad.
Yeah. Morning. It's another one of those quiet mornings where I don't want to turn on the engine, so I might just sit here for a minute and enjoy it. So for as an update on the fire, as far as I know, they're still fighting it. Nothing has happened to any property or anything. It's pretty big now though. I think it's like over 300 acres. That's going to affect our operation somehow today. I'm not 100% sure what it is. I'm just doing guest shuttle. Yeah, we'll just see what happens. Luckily, it's supposed to cool down here and in Denali today. So hopefully it will tone it down and everything will get better. But yeah, I'm just doing guest shuttle today. I probably had the easiest day of anybody on property, and I am not doing great. It was a rough day for me. I don't feel great, and it was really slow, so the day just dragged by. But I could have had it so much worse, I can't even complain. But I just cannot wait to go and lay down for the rest of the day. Come here. Good morning from me and the boo. He's being cute. It is our day off and we are just going to do nothing. When we get back in the trailer, I'll kind of update on the fire and everything, what's going on.
Here?
There you go. Go on. So I thought I would give an update on the fire. So it's definitely still raging up there, but they have it mostly contained to the 300 acres that it had grown to. I think they have some sort of small percentage of it, taken care of. They just brought in new crews from the lower 48, so they're fighting it. But the way that affects us, like me personally, it's not affecting me too much. It is what we consider a slow week. So every other week we have 2 cruise ships that come in. And this week is one of those weeks where we only have 1 that comes in. So this middle part of the week is pretty slow anyway, which in a way is fortunate, but there's still like hundreds of guests that cannot stay in Denali. They're not sending anybody up there, and they're trying to get people out. I'm not really involved in a lot of the operations, but my friend Joy is, that you've seen on here a couple of times. So anyway, they're still moving lots of people, and they have to either skip Denali or find somewhere else like Anchorage, Fairbanks to stay or fly home. I believe they also canceled the land tours for the people coming on this cruise on Saturday. So lots still going on. Nobody's been hurt. No structures have been, destroyed by the fire. So that's, good in a way. But we're all safe. We're good. And luckily everybody else is safe too. Nothing's like, no firefighters even been harmed or nothing. So everything's okay. But yeah.
Good morning. All right, beautiful day. Well, it's kind of cloudy actually, which is actually beautiful at this moment because we need the cool weather to help fight the fires. All right, it is 6:30, I think, somewhere around there. Coming in a little early, go get breakfast. Today I'm going up to Fairbanks, up to the riverboat. I have never done a tour north of Denali. So last night, after I found out about 6 o'clock, I started putting together my tour for that part north of Denali and putting the whole thing together. Probably spent more time on it than I needed to, but I just wanted to get together a good tour since these guests have not had the most enjoyable trip so far. So trying to do something for them. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it's not too bad. They should have a good time either way. And taking to the riverboat. I've never driven to the riverboat, so I got some directions on how to get there, and we'll see how that goes. It seems pretty straightforward and easy, but I'll take a time lapse of it. We're going to be the first time I'm going through Denali since Kiera and I saw the fire last Sunday, so it's grown incredibly large since then. Keep you all posted.
morning. I am doing Talkeetna shuttles today. Everything is still kind of up in the air. I read this morning that the fire is 10% contained, but that it's been cooler and the conditions are pretty favorable. So things are looking okay. Still not sure when guests are going to be at the Denali Lodge or not. So yeah, just up in the air. So I wasn't actually supposed to work today, but Joy isn't sure if I'll be getting days off other times of the week. So yeah, we're just gonna go with the flow. Man, it's crazy, but luckily it is very cool today, and hopefully that will help some more and that they'll be able to get more of it down. Yeah, crazy times. Anyway, just getting to work. Kenai, are you happy your dad's back? How was your day?
It was a long day. Ended up being 14 hours?
Wow.
No, 13 and a half.
Was it a pretty drive at least?
It was pretty, yeah. It was a little cloudy. It took a time lapse, but it was raining in Denali when I went through, so that's good.
That is good.
So
that's really good.
It was super windy up north by Fairbanks, but luckily there was no wind and it was raining in Denali. So
that's good. That is a good sign.
That's good.
But you had a good day?
I did have a good
You only got slightly lost once.
Slightly lost once, which is good for me in Fairbanks.
Yeah, Jordan cannot figure out Fairbanks.
It's because you go in north and then you circle around and you come in on the south, and the east and west flips for me, and I'm like, east should be on the east, on the other side. Yeah, it throws me off every time because I don't expect it to be coming in south.
You've been to Fairbanks so many times and you just cannot get it.
It's not my fault they labeled it wrong.
Well, I'm glad you're back.
Me too.
Was it fun to do something different a little?
Yeah, it was fun to put together a tour for that.
That's good. Well, welcome home.
It's good to be home.
Good morning. Do you see how beautiful this fireweed is? Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. And look, it's just growing next to these like propane tanks. Can make something that's like ugly beautiful. Yeah, early day, 6:40 in the morning. It is the 4th of July, as you can tell. My earrings. Happy 4th of July. Yeah, nothing really special, just doing Talkeetna shuttles today. Still no word on what they're going to do with the fire, if they're going to open the Denali Lodge this weekend or not, so I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, get to work. Hi, just got back from Talkeetna. I actually have quite a few hours in between my next shuttle, so I'm gonna go hang out with Kenai, have some lunch. It is cold today. After going from like 75 to I think it's like 50 something. Ooh, cold. It's good for the fires, but brr. Anyway, just gonna hang out for a couple of hours. You silly boy. Well, we were supposed to have a parade. So every year the employees put on a parade for the guests, and it was supposed to be tonight, but it's raining pretty hard. And so they canceled it. Normally I would be kind of bummed about it, but I'm kind of okay with it.
We can just relax in bed now.
Yeah, now we can just relax in bed and watch. I was debating between The Sandlot and Independence Day, but I think I'm more in the mood for Independence Day.
We're selling it tomorrow.
Yeah, so we're just gonna relax, and sorry if it sounds gross. Keenan's chewing on his like little bone thing. Anyway, so yeah, we're just gonna have a relaxing evening now, which is nice. So happy 4th of July, and we'll see you tomorrow. Now this is the Alaska I know. Misty rain. The other one was just uncharacteristic. I get to do the guest shuttle today, and I am so excited because I just get to stay in the guest shuttle and not have to be out in all the rain. I know we need it, but this misty rain is kind of annoying. Hey.
Well, hello.
It's a downpour. Oh, so the real Alaska starts to show itself. It's supposed to rain for like 10 days, so this should be fun.
It's about right.
Yeah.
It's what it feels like.
Yeah. Well, have a good day.
So we just did the MEX train.
And we didn't film any of it because it was kind of crazy.
It's crazy with moving people around. We normally have a very tight everything. We know where everyone's going, what's going on.
But because of the fire, everything was kind of messed up. So
yeah.
Hopefully things go back to normal. I cut Jordan off. He just said should be. Yeah, it was crazy. And the train got there early. So then when we pulled into the shuttle stop, there were other buses from another company there. That was crazy. I should have had the camera. Like, I thought of putting the camera in the front of the coach to see anything, but it was kind of stressful. Hopefully things will kind of go back to normal. Everybody's kind of hoping that because we're all very tired because our brains have had to do all sorts of work we're not used to. Now we just get to sit and wait and decompress from the craziness we just experienced. Anyway. Well, I'm not gonna lie, today was not a great day. No, pouring rain, grumpy guests, which, I mean, they have every right to be.
They've had a rough week.
They've had a rough week. We've all kind of had a week. Jordan said it's been a week of fire and water. And this week is done, so we're gonna end our video here. We'll see you next week. Bye.